You'll also too notice, all right, that my division and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now I think, all right, that I kind of invented that movement, but the first guy to really divide that up in that abstract kind of way, I think, right, was Weckel. But what Dave did with the idea was he would get the 1, 2, and 3. He would divide it up with the right hand on the bell and the left hand on the hi-hat. 1, 2, and 3. That's a little bit different than the feel. By the way, that sounds real nice as well. 1, 2, and 3. But what I'm getting into is 1, 2, and 3. I think right I got that you know where I got that from? Listen to that and tell me if that doesn't remind you of somebody great. Serpent, all the way. As a matter of fact, if you go back right to the early Chicago solos, Danny Wright used that idea quite a lot. That was the first time that I had heard anybody do it. And Cole Palmer does it probably at a little bit quicker of a tempo. But it's just that one section, though. And you almost don't hear it because I tend to lean into it a little more ahead of the beat. A bit of a retardando there. Well, I'm going to actually cut a little bit short here. I've been actually I actually did a lot of work today. I actually finished the Mike Clark Bar Revisited. I began to write the Steve Glad Impressions of the Clinic, and I'm here. I did 3 things at one time. Plus, I'm now going to go on and rehearse to write one of my composition or play along type things. So we're playing I played a little bit shorter today on this particular segment. There's a few more things to go on this Genius of Stroke, and good end to the day though. We'll be right back with a few more things. Don't you guys leave though, the show's not over. I am going to give you guys 2 final little segments. I was going to end up finishing this, but I went a little bit over on the GAD Clinic review, so I'm going to just give you a little piece here, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow, and I'm going to give you a complete finalization. I'm going to start with the very, very last notion. Now, the interesting thing about the very last notion, the very last idea number 19, is add 1 and 2 E, add 1 and 2 and 3. Now here's what's going to happen. I'm going to just start today by giving you and 1 and 2 and 3, and 1 and 2 and 3. Now from the 3, this is a really great Danny Britt technique. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm literally, by the way, these are, this is an appoggiatura. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4. From the 3, 4, I'm using the 4 as a responsive backbeat to kind of flow this back into rhythm. By the way, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Very important that we keep them as doubles for now. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and got to watch Danny Britt and the way that his motion, because Danny Britt has a little molar in him, a little bit of that arm. Danny is a really strong guy. So, I wish I could get that power, but that whipping motion, I'll do the best I can. If Danny was here, he'd do total justice to this idea. Now, what I want to do is I want to talk about the fourth beat. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4. How about for E? Let me try that again. And 1, and 2, and 3, E. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3. Right off the bat, this makes it for a really, really good fill. And I think if we go the other way, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3. There we go. I knew I had this in me. How about up? Well, actually, you know something though. At 1 and 2 and 3, if we cut the 3E and then go 4 and there'll be enough time. If we play the 4, there's not enough time, because we're already right on the backbeat. There's actually two ways we can do this. Let me go first. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's a little bit different because I went 4 and 1 E. I like that. It actually gravitates to extend it by going that way. And as a fact of it, I think I like that even better. Let's listen to that. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and what I'm literally doing there, and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E, is continuing the 4 E and 1 E, and then I'm echoing it right into the E of 1, which is something that is kind of like the Clark style. So here what we really have is sort of like a cross between Danny Britt's beautiful original idea and a Clark interpretation. Britt and Clark together. I think it's like